Are ping putters still any good? Now, it might seem like a silly question, right? But I must admit, in more recent years, I've noticed less of a desire for ping putters. When I was growing up, and certainly when like Tiger won the amateur championship with the Ping Anser, they were like all the rage. I remember having this really good looking redwood Anser. It cost a fortune when I got it back in the day. But I feel like over the last few years, with the evolution of, like, say, TaylorMade with their putters and Odyssey, I feel like more recently, the desire has dropped a little bit. Now, does that answer the question, are they still any good? So I asked a question on Twitter. I said, which of the below would you say is the best putter brand? And I gave 4 options: TaylorMade, Ping, Scotty Cameron and Odyssey. Ping came out last in that poll with only 8.3% of the votes, and the top vote was 44%, which was Scotty Cameron's. So definitely the perception of ping putters has dropped significantly. And Ping came out as a putter brand, that's where they started. The name Ping came from a putter. When Karsten Solheim made Ping all those years ago, the sound of the putter made that very distinguished ping noise, and that's where the name came from. And even the Anser lineup, I'll give you a little history on this. The Anser lineup, it was the answer to putting. The first time where perimeter weighting had been used on the toe and the heel to offer the most stability. Now, the reason why they actually spelt it differently, because they wanted to put the whole word answer on the toe or the heel here, but because it didn't fit, they actually changed the name and dropped the W, so it was A-N-S-E-R. Okay, so there's 3 putters I'm going to try out today, all from the new 2021 lineup. First style, Anser. Classic. I mean, this is the one that made Ping famous. The first time it had perimeter weight on the toe and the heel, very classic looking. That is a putter. Basically, that's what you think of when you think of a putter. Price-wise, £250. And again, when I was growing up, I mean, a Ping Anser, you could probably pick one up brand new for £80. It's like triple the price, but I suppose things like inflation have an influence on that. So that's the Anser. I'm intrigued to give that one a try. Then there's this one. This is the Fetch. This is the one actually Lee Westwood's currently using, a mallet shape with a very clear line on top. What's really interesting about this one, the face is really short, like from toe to heel. It doesn't look like there's lots of forgiveness on the face, but also it's got a little magic trick on this putter as well, which I'll show you in a minute, which hence the name Fetch. Price wise as well, £250 like the Anser. Now there's one more putter I'm going to try today. I'm going to tell you the price first. This is more expensive, £375, considerably more expensive, 50% more expensive than these two. Is it going to be 50% better? We'll find out. This one is the Pink Harwood. Much more mallet shape, more like a spaceship. What I do like about this one is the slightly thicker handle. The grip is really, really nice on this, but you know, it doesn't strike to me why it should be more expensive. Either way, let's give them a roll. Let's see what Ping can do. I'll probably go Anser, Fetch, then Harwood, and I'll report back in a sec. Okay, so that's a few putts with Anser. You can't go wrong with this style of putter. It's very classic. I like the look and the feel of this a lot. I love the black head, black shaft, black grip. It's very sleek. Feel is good as well. I was surprised it was as soft as it actually is. I really like that a lot. That is the Anser out the way. Next one up, I'm gonna go with this, the Fetch. As I mentioned, it's got a little magic trick as well. A bit more of a mallet, should be a little bit more forgiving. Let's see what the Fetch does next. So to kick things off, this is why I like this putter so far. Does that. That's pretty cool, isn't it? And check that out. So if you want to pick your ball up, it just fits in the bottom. You scoot your finger in, you get your ball out and you're good to go. Also, the putter fits in the hole. So if you want to get it out, obviously without a flagging, you can use it for that as well. It's quite a cool little feature. Okay, so that was the fetch. I like this one a lot actually. I didn't think I'd like the head shape, just because it's a bit kind of rounded, but it offered a lot more forgiveness. And I do like that little trick with the ball, picking it up out the hole or just off the side if somebody gives you a putt. I like that. Okay, last one I'm going to test is this, the Ping Harwood. This is the big daddy. It's £375 this one. Like I said, it's so much more expensive. It's like a spaceship, you know, much more kind of forgiveness, I'm going to guess. Very spider kind of shape. Let's give it a roll, see how it feels. So the most expensive one was the one that I liked the least. I just didn't go on with that at all. I don't quite understand why it's so much more expensive. Another thing, this is dead strange as well. I actually thought I was going to like that grip more. It's a thicker grip, which I think you can get on other options anyway, but just didn't suit my hands. It felt like my hands were very different on that grip, which was strange. Yeah, not sure about that one. I much prefer the Answer and the Fetch over the Harwood. All right guys, so I'm back at the car and I've tested those putters. And I want to start off by answering that question and the title of this video, are Ping putters still any good? Well, yes, of course they are. And you guys knew that before even watching this video. I mean, the Ping is putters. That's where it started. That's where the brand started from. And even this lineup now, the technology, the looks, the styling, the shaping, the design, the finish is incredible. There's no question about that. But Ping putters are definitely missing something. They're missing that kind of that sex appeal, that real desire to use a Ping putter. And you saw that from the poll we put on a few weeks ago. Like only 8% picked a Ping putter. They went over Scotty Cameron's more. Is that because of the brand, the styling, the marketing, like I say, that kind of sex appeal? Or the TaylorMade or Odyssey in the last few years have massively improved their stance in the putter market just because of the technology story. And again, Odyssey and TaylorMade are brilliant at marketing. Ping are missing something, I can't quite put my finger on it. But to go back to that original question, are Ping putters still any good? Yes, they are. And this lineup is really nice.